Good afternoon. Let's restart this. I got interrupted by the wife, and she called in the middle of, well, not in the middle, at the beginning of this video. Anywho, we're going to talk about two different franchises of movies. One's Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them, holy shit. And the other one is Maze Runner. When I say holy shit, where I'm at, we just had an accident. Like, straight up. Like, people do not know how to drive at all. Anywho, let's talk about the Maze Runner. Like, I watched these movies like a few times. I've never read the books, and that's I'm listening / reading them right now. But that's gonna be another whole video after I get done. I knew what was gonna happen the first two. For some reason, I remember those two, but I couldn't remember the third one, much of it. So, wow, okay. People don't know how to freaking drive in this town at all. And like I never didn't read the books, so I don't know exactly how to go about it. So like everyone says, hey, read the books before you watch movies. I do both. I like to read it and watch the movies. But like I watched them, and I knew like step by step what was going to kind of happen in the first two, besides a few bits and pieces. But then in the third one, I totally forgot what was going to happen. But then I'm like, I had to watch it like closely to see what was going on. But I liked them all. They're all 5 out of 5 stars. The actors and actresses were great. A lot of actions, a lot of action. But I noticed in the third movie they choose a few different people, and you can tell some people lost weight because they did other stuff with other movies, and things just happen with life and all that. But when I went down the rabbit hole, because I noticed there's a fourth book, but why weren't they going to make a fourth movie when they said all the trilogy, there's still 3 movies, were fine? We need to make a fourth one. But then when I went down it, I guess they're remaking them. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hate when people remake movies to add different people or change people around or change the storyline. I don't know. But from what I've heard in the first book, it's different than the movie. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't too bad of a movie. The third one, they're all great. 5 out of 5. All of them had different action scenes. Some little love, some hate. But they use kind of like the same actors to do throughout the movies. To use the same actors versus different actors every movie, it's easier to work with than others. So that's my take on the movies. Now the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and this trilogy is pre-Harry Potter. If you don't know, prequel to Harry Potter, go watch it. You'll figure it out. Like in Harry Potter, there's bits and pieces of it. And like when I first saw these Fantastic Beasts, and I've seen Harry Potter's like multiple times, like I caught like, you know, like the last 2 movies of Harry Potter where they had the 3 brothers or whatever with the triangle. Yeah. You see this in Fantastic Beasts, but when I saw it this time around, like, I caught it. Nicholas Flamel was in these movies, the second one anyways. And you saw Sorcerer's Stone. And I didn't put 2 to 2 together right away when I first saw the first few times. Then it clicked on me, holy shit, this is Nicholas Flamel, this is him, this is Sorcerer's Stone, this is what Harry Potter is. But Dumbledore and all that never really talk about it, besides a little bit where Harry Potter and Hermione find it. And like, I didn't know that when I first saw it. I didn't know Credence was Dumbledore's nephew in a sense because of his brother, and then they didn't really talk about his sister either. So it's like things you didn't catch the first few times you watch it, then you catch it this time around and watch it. It's great movies. I wish they could have kept it going because they could have done it. But like New is like the only one, and it'd be cool if they brought him into Harry Potter films because he's the only Madge, whatever you want to call it, with the animals. He's the only one that are in existence, and he learns all this, and he keeps growing and growing. But where the rest of them are, and like another thing is, like at the end of the third one, Dumbledore gets his wand, right? The Elder Wand, or whatever you want to call it, and from Grindelwald. And that's how he gets it. So that's how Dumbledore gets it. I didn't catch that like right away. And Nicholas Flamel dies in the second one, I think. But yet they only talk about it in Harry Potter. That's all they know. And Dumbledore's like, yeah, I know him. Blah blah blah. But they should have made a fourth one at least. I don't know where they were gonna go with it, but it would have been nice to make a fourth one. And then, like, my question is at the end of the third one, is Grindelwald still alive? Because he goes away. And what if Grindelwald and Lord of Voldemort are kind of the same concept in a different universe? I don't know. Just saying. Those are my two Harry Potter. Those are two of my movies. All right, have a good one.